And I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. My name is Cole Castaneda.
And my name is Erica Fogel. Studio 21 is back, and we have lots of fun celebrity gossip, news on the latest movies and games, live performances, and much more in store for us, so stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Gossip Guru. I'm Cole.
And I'm Erica.
Our first story centers around Kanye West and his newest point of controversy, as he recently wore a shirt that said, quote, "White Lives Matter," end quote, to a Yeezy fashion show as well as during an interview with Tucker Carlson.
I feel like I hear about something like this from him every few months.
Oh yeah, he had recently come under some fire for concerning behavior regarding his split from Kim Kardashian. This negative behavior was not only targeted at Kardashian, but at their children as well.
It was hard not to hear about that one. People online were talking about it constantly.
He does have a tendency to go viral, and lately he's been doing so by sharing his political viewpoints, which lean increasingly far right. This progression has been taking place for years. Believe it or not, in his early days, his songs often discuss systemic racism and the resulting harm that he saw in his community. Things seem to have changed in 2007 when his mother passed away, and when he was later diagnosed with bipolar. For a while, many people attributed his strange shift in perspective to these events and attempted to give him leeway because of this. But it seems that at this point, he's losing anyone still holding out hope for him.
I can't blame them. He's clearly trying to stir that pot.
That isn't all. He also recently posted anti-Semitic tweets resulting in a ban from Twitter.
Yikes.
This was after he appeared on Fox News and defended his actions, stating that it was because he is so close to God.
Yeah, I think he's digging his own grave at this point, especially considering many of his diehard fans began listening because of his earlier works.
He has definitely lost a lot of favor with many groups of fans. However, I would like to note that he is not the only person that is BPD, and saying broadly harmful things about BPD does not benefit the situation. Blame his actions and not on BPD, as these generalizations can create very harmful stereotypes about people uninvolved in this situation.
Well, on a much lighter note, Young Gravy and Addison Rae's mom have apparently split.
Wait, whose mom what?
Well, allow me to explain. Young Gravy is a rapper who, believe it or not, is known for getting with people's moms. This started mostly as an online joke about the rapper, but after he confirmed it himself, it has become a staple of his online identity. It has even got to the point where fans of his will post photos of their single moms or bring them to his concerts in the hopes of attracting his attention.
Okay, interesting. And then he dated and broke up with one?
Oh yeah, the mom in question is Addison Rae's mom. Addison Rae is one of the biggest TikTok influencers and has also recently gone into acting with her movie, He's All That. This year, at the MTV Movie and the TV Awards, Addison Rae's mom arrived with Young Gravy at her side, and they showcased further PDA throughout the night.
I don't know if I would want to see my mom doing any of that.
Oh yeah, that is definitely not an ideal situation for Addison. It almost seems like her mom is trying to take advantage of her daughter's fame to get some attention herself. I mean, this does line up with her general behavior, as she has her own TikTok and simply try to replicate the virality of her daughter's content.
Okay, so that's a little strange and embarrassing, but whatever.
I mean, yeah, it is relatively low stakes, but the worst part is Addison Rae's dad is so much worse. After the MTV Awards, he went on multiple TikTok rants, shamed her, and threatened to fight Young Gravy. Most of these rants resembled a middle schooler who didn't get to asked on the school dance. Young Gravy responded by basically telling him to chill out and let her live.
That is like the ultimate parents embarrassing you in front of your friends if your friends are the entire internet.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm no Addison Rae fan, but I will say I would not want to be in her position with both parents fighting for attention online because of her fame.
Oh, absolutely not. Honestly, I might have just deleted my accounts and vanished after that.
Very understandable. And that's all we have this week. Stay tuned for our music video of this week. I'm Erica, and I am back with our very special guest, Charlotte Callaghan.
Hi, Erica.
Hello, Charlotte. Nice to meet you. So I heard you played a violin.
Yeah, I do. I started playing sometime in like early middle school, late elementary school.
Oh, so you're like very experienced with the violin.
Sort of. I'd say I didn't start like getting more into it until like high school time.
Ah, got it.
Yeah.
So what kind of songs do you like to play on your violin?
I like playing all types of songs. I really like the pieces we'll play in orchestra, so pieces that have like the whole band, the wind instruments, and string instruments. I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, especially when you're like working with other people to
Totally,
make like
yeah.
wonderful music.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's great. Awesome. Do you have a favorite song?
I don't know if I have a favorite song, but right now we're about to start Christmas music for orchestra, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Ooh.
It's a lot of fun to play Christmas music.
Kind of like caroling a little bit.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I like caroling too. I do a little
no
bit of
way.
singing, but
That's so
yeah.
cool.
Is there anything for the Halloween season you're doing?
No, but last year I know at my high school we did a lot of like Halloween concerts too, so like small gigs just around the school to like, I don't know, just play Halloween music, and it was a lot of fun too.
So was it like very spooky?
Oh
or
yeah, definitely.
spooky violin noises?
Exactly.
Got
Yeah,
ya.
totally.
Awesome. Do you know any other violin players or?
Yeah, so I joined the orchestra, and so I've been meeting a lot of new people there, and it's a lot of fun, kind of like you said, just to meet different people and get to play with them, especially people from like different grades that you might not see in your classes or around campus.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Anything else you want to tell?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Charlotte. I know we all cannot wait to see you perform, but first, let's see what's new on release date.
Hello and welcome to Release Date. I'm Daphne Tett.
And I'm Zane Clow.
This first one's been coming for a while now. This past Thursday, Nintendo and Illumination Entertainment showed the first trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Nearly a year after the cast was initially revealed, this trailer gave us our first look at Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, Charlie Day as Luigi, and most importantly, Chris Pratt as Mario.
The movie's been confirmed to come to theaters on April 17th, 2023. Not much is known about the plot of the movie, but we do know that Mario's been transported to the Mushroom Kingdom and he now has to save it before it gets taken over by the evil Bowser.
It's April 7th, and the Mario movie was not looking good on the Mario movie looking good was not on my list of predictions for 2022/2023. The animation is through the roof. There's so much detail. You can see the reflection of the light in Bowser's eyes and the seams on Mario's overalls. Also, the voice acting is awesome. Is it wrong that I like that Bowser doesn't sound like Jack Black? Just goes to show what the man can do. And you can burn me at the stake for this one, but Chris Pratt as Mario was starting to grow on me.
When I first heard about the movie and its cast, I was certainly less than optimistic. Video games movies have never had a particularly good track record amongst viewers, and certainly myself included, and I've also never been much of a fan of Illumination's films. However, I will say that this trailer pleasantly surprised me. It looks considerably better than I was anticipating. The animation looks solid, voices initially sound good, and things are looking up for it. I may just have to see it in the theater.
I can't wait to see what we learn about this movie in the coming months.
Now for a review of the Netflix original anime miniseries Cyberpunk Edgerunners that was released a few weeks back.
This show is a spin-off from the video game Cyberpunk 2077, released in 2020. Animated by Studio Trigger and produced by the game's original developers, CD Projekt Red, this series aims to expand the world of Cyberpunk while giving the audience a great story and characters to latch onto.
That is where this show shines brightest, its characters. The story follows a boy named David Martinez, a young boy that is left penniless and alone after a tragedy that I won't spoil befalls him. However, he finds the Sandevistan, a powerful military-grade piece of cybernetic equipment that gives him super speed. Watching David's downward spiral as he loses control of his life and body is what drives this show forward. Seeing how the consequences of his actions ruin his life as well as those around him is devastating, building up to an absolutely heartbreaking and phenomenal conclusion that's sure to stick with you. I will say though, this show is graphic in about every way possible, so it's certainly not for the faint of heart.
Now, I don't have Netflix, but if I did, I would totally watch this. I'm a fan of Persona 5, and this reminds me a lot of that. The animation is so cool to look at, and if all the music is as good as the opening theme, then that would be amazing. There are some scenes that look pretty intense, but I just gotta remind myself, if I can watch all the way through Madoka Magica, I can do anything.
Well, I'll tell you that you're certainly right about the music and animation. Studio Trigger's animation is as fluid and bombastic as ever, with a beautiful art style and character designs to go with it. The setting of Night City feels so alive and vibrant, like a character unto itself. And the music, especially the lyrical tracks, make every emotional scene that much more poignant. In addition, the English dub voice actors are great, conveying every bit of emotional weight incredibly well. I can't recommend it enough.
The show is 10 episodes long, with each episode running at about 25 minutes each, meaning it could be easily binged in a day. It also sits at an impressive 8.5 on IMDb, placing it among the top 250 highest rated shows of all time.
To reiterate one last time, the show can be watched on Netflix, and I really recommend you watch it. That's all for Release Date. Thanks for watching. I'm Zane.
And I'm Daphne. Now stay tuned for a performance by Charlotte Callaghan.
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of San Antonio's Local Finds. I'm Cole.
And I'm Erica.
Our first find is a new restaurant that has just recently opened in the Pearl. This restaurant is called Carriqui, named after a species of green jay native to South Texas, and serves South Texas-inspired food and drinks, including an array of fresh seafood from the Texas coast, botana platters, and brisket. Their executive chef, Jamie Gonzalez, previously worked at the iconic Hotel Emma, which is known for its fantastic food, so I think we can trust him to create a great menu. Even beyond the food, the restaurant is located in an historic bar building. In the 1890s, it was known as Bowler's Liberty and served as a premier bar and social area for San Antonio. In 1933, when the Prohibition ended, the Pearl's Brewery's first delivery was to this building, as eager customers lined the streets. Then, from 1985 to 2008, it was known as the Liberty Bar. For nearly 130 years, their building has served as an anchor for a neighborhood, and the restaurant does not take that for granted.
I will admit the food sounds pretty good. I mean, who doesn't love the classic South Texas staples?
Be sure to check out Carriqui next time you're in the Pearl and you want to go out for a nice dinner.
I'm definitely planning ahead for that. But for now, our second find is a little more, how should I say this, terrifying. Every year during the Halloween season, San Antonio hosts the iconic haunted house, 13 Floors. The haunted house opened this year on September 17th. While it is an iconic staple of Halloween and has 15 locations around the country, San Antonio's house is unveiling 3 new attractions this year. The first is All Hallows Eve, which includes a group of undead trick-or-treaters on the prowl for guts. Scary. The second carnival includes a group of carnival performers who dwell in the sewers. And the last, called Asylum, showcases a journey through the home of deranged patients living in twisted realities. The house will be open until Halloween, and tickets are $20 per person. And if you're looking for more than just a haunted house, you're in luck. The location also includes an escape room, an axe-throwing experience, and a bar known as Bar 13. They also have a group called the Fright Club. By paying to join this group, you can receive exclusive pre-sales, offers, and discounts if you dare. So if you're a fan of the Fright, be sure to check that out. If you just want to visit for one night, tickets can be purchased in advance through their website. So, Cole, are you heading to the 13 Floors?
Probably not. I am not like a big spooky person, but I don't know. I could probably be convinced, so.
I mean, I was acting all like spooky and confident, that sort of stuff, but you know, to be honest, I am really, really scared. I do not like haunted houses. So,
I feel that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. Now we have our second performance by Charlotte Callaghan. Enjoy.